Namaskaram. So, good day, good morning, good evening, wherever you are. Today, I'm so excited to share with you how I'm going to create SEO optimized supplement content based on Cora report. So, first of all, I expect that you have Cora tool with you and you have created a Excel format Cora report. In this video, we are going to learn how to use this and how to use our tool set to create the supplement content. So let's get started. First of all, the tool set is in two parts. First is clean up entities page, where we clean up all the entities and LSI keywords which are in the Cora report. Once we get that output, generally it takes 5 to 10 minutes to get you the output of this on your email ID, whatever email ID you mention there in the form. And once that is done, then we will move to the second step, that is creating the Cora supplement content. So let me get started and let us fill the form. First of all, I will put up my email ID there, and in the business category I would generally just type the whatever main keyword I have. We right now support many languages. I personally have been working with it, and I have tested a couple of languages, but English was primary focus of our test, but you should feel free to use any other language if required and share us your feedback. So now LSI keyword, for this we will go to the sheet named LSI keyword using the Excel, and also you get the similar option in Google Sheet. Also you will create it as a filter, the first row, then you will descending sort it, apply the filter. Now you want to copy around 200-250 somewhere those number of LSIs. Now the same thing with entities, we going to create the first row as a filter. We going to reduce the size here. Okay, we can reduce the size here if your screen is small, and we can again do deficit based sorting, and then we going to copy almost 200 of those entities. Google search result, this is very basic step. You just copy whatever kind of content you have up to the related search on the first page. Cora questions, in this page we will go to Cora questions. Either you have this data of LSI mentioned there, or either you can just use the rows. I would say only 10 rows, no more than that. So in this case I have this LSI data, so I'm just going to copy paste some 10 or 13 of them. Maybe 10 of them is fair enough, so let me just copy the 10 of those rows. Now about this sentences, I have those data here also. I'm using 7.5. In your case it can be 7.2. If you don't have this data, just copy the starting 10-12 sentences or the keywords if you have this option. Now I will click on submit button, and then I will wait for the email. It will take somewhere 5 to 10 minutes because it is a recording. So what I'm doing right now is pausing the video and I'm showing you what kind of output you will get on your email ID, the email ID which you provided here. So let me pause the video. So within 10 minutes you will get this email. All the LSI and entities are filtered and a lot of things are filtered. But for now what we are going to do is we are going to use the second step, and here I will put again my email ID where I need the content, and this form is called Cora based supplement content. The way we have designed our app is we have developed it as a Google form in front end, and on a back end we have our things running. So we will put up the English web hosting India is my main keyword. Now about the roadmap guideline, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy paste the phase 2, because up to the phase 2 is totally related to the content. And then about the Cora variation, if you are using 7.2, it should be here on the top here in the roadmap. For me it's 7.5, so I will copy it from this sheet named details, and I have copied the things. About the Cora LSI, because you use that form, you use those LSI which came to you in email after filtering. Same thing with Cora entities. Type of content, website content. Now it's asking me for the current content of the website. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy paste my content. Please note that Google form may have 10,000 character limit, so you don't overdo it. Just try to have around 2000 words or less, maybe 1500 words or something. Just copy paste that part here. If you have the error message that you have too much content, then you just reduce the website content copy which you provided, just to be in the limits of the Google form. And then I'm using this plugin called extension called SEO Pilot. I will copy the H1. So this is my H1. Site is not optimized. I know that because we have not been working actively there. Then current meta title, then current meta description, and website brand name. I will just put Webji. If you have your blog name, you can mention that, and submit. Most important thing is you need to make sure you choose the correct language and you put up all the details properly. And another most important thing is, if you have the error, just reduce this block where the content copy of the current website mentioned, and make sure you choose one of them as per your need. Because if it's a website, it needs to be a web page content. If it's a blog post, then the content has to be written accordingly. So once this form is filled, I will submit the button. Because this is a recording video, so I'm showing you now the content which I got from the email when I submitted that form. I want to mention cleanup entity take around 10 minutes. Cora supplement content form, that takes around 30 to 45 minutes, because there are more than 50-60 steps of data processing, prompts, filtering processes, and so many other processes. So it takes time, and I will very shortly mention you what kind of costing it have when you run these forms, both forms. But as of now, we got the meta title, so we can replace this with our current meta title. We get the meta description, we can replace our meta description with this one. We have the H1, so we can use this as a H1. We have the first para, so we can use that just below the H1, this para. Now this is the supplement content part. I will just copy this to the word.html.com. I repeat, the website name is word.html.com. So you can see, nicely done, content is there. We can use this content, and then we have FAQs, so we can use this in accordion. And then we have some bullet points, we can use them also. We can use even this too to just help us refining the content. So I have just copied it there, and I will make sure to have proper HTML tags. So I have copied the FAQs as well. So now here we are. So this is the FAQ part, and I will just press enter, make it as an S2. Wait a minute, we make it an S2. Now about key insights, we have those bullet points also, and then what we say is we have FAQ schema, and we're going to use validator schema. Make sure you always run it through the validator and verify your schema is good. So we can see our FAQ schema is perfect. We are into testing phase with this schema part, so there may be sometimes some bugs, but we are optimizing our codes. Now this one is about our schema, and you can see we have entity schema. So WordPress, India, SSL certificate, cPanel, VPS, cloud hosting, dedicated hosting, and reseller. So that's how you use it. So technically, as you can see, it generated around 2600 words of content. I'm still figuring out what kind of cost it will have for us. We are utilizing GPT-4 mainly. Very rarely we are using GPT 3.5, but majority of work is done using GPT-4. And we are also planning to have this tool set created for the other LLMs such as Cloud-A and other things, whatever language you prefer. Maybe in the future we support the Gemini also. So this is how it is, and I hope you like this. And Please note, my Skype ID is Anand Maheshwari 2010. So if you want to access this tool or want to subscribe for this, it's not publicly available right now, but you can Skype me and I will see if we have a test slot or possibility to give you a subscription. But right now we just created it for a closed group. So thank you very much, and I hope you like this tool.